This is a good-looking shot. That was a solid strike and a good result for her birdie. And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Sixteenth hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot. Yeah, this one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands.
Second from an excellent lie. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Player knows they're on the move with that birdie. Quick glance at the leaderboard. They can see, Frank, they're not out of it.
Things are very volatile right now.
17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3. And that'll find a nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long.
Well, we'll never know if that had gone in, because it never made it.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and on paper it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place. That was a great first day out there, Rich.
I really enjoyed it. We saw a lot of birdies, excellent play, and some impressive names on top of this leaderboard. Anybody's game. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. Not a problem there, Rich.
How you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Now to the fifth hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. Down, little Sheba. Down!
If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. She is playing so well out there today, just unstoppable. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
That is some good work right there. Birdie and one shot closer to the lead. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark. Second shot.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Getting set now over the putt.
And with that birdie, tied at the top. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still, a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. It is just an ideal day for golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're getting set for all the action this afternoon at Wetlands Golf and Country Club in Florida. And this is certainly a challenge, Frank.
It is. We really should rename it Drylands because that's the way you want to play this golf course. If you're not dry, then you are going to be wet. That swampland is just all the way around this golf course. In between it, though, is fairway. So fairway, the goal all day today.
And as always, with the state of Florida, you have to factor in the changing winds. Back-to-back birdies, we'll see. Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
We're starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, I think that's going to the bunker.
Looks like it. Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
This is a cross-country special.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage and also a good strikes required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
She had a good shot off the tee, and now she has all sorts of options available. Let's see what she does here. Second shot, good look at the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank, this is some sensational stuff here.
Eagle to tie.